From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to the newscast here on this Thursday. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's happening. Several individuals appeared in Wayne County Court on Tuesday. WFIW says 20-year-old Brian Bailey Jr. of Fairfield admitted to violating probation on a meth possession charge dating back to January of 24. He was subsequently sentenced to 3 years in state prison, recommended to the boot camp program, received credit for 109 days served at the county jail, while 2 additional cases were dismissed as part of a plea agreement. 61-year-old Charles Murphy of Mill Shoals pleaded guilty to meth possession, was sentenced to 2 years probation, credited for 4 days served. Another case and count were dismissed, part of the plea agreement there. 35-year-old Michael Hayes of Carmi pleaded guilty to reckless conduct and was given a year of conditional discharge, plus credited for 13 days time served. 2 other counts were dismissed. 20-year-old Michael Pierce of Bone Gap admitted to violating second chance probation related to a burglary and meth possession case. Pierce was resentenced to 2 years probation with 180 days stayed jail sentence if probation is violated. 33-year-old Jonathan Fletcher of Fairfield pleaded guilty to possession of less than 5 grams of meth, was given 12 months probation, ordered to have no contact with 2 individuals, ordered to complete 60 hours of public service and to undergo alcohol and drug assessment. 2 cases and 3 other counts were dismissed as part of that agreement. And in White County Court, a pair of Carmi individuals agreed to plea deals on Wednesday. WRUL says Brandon Stover and Autumn Vaughn were arrested in mid-January on domestic battery and disorderly conduct charges after Carmi police were called to a situation at an Oak Street home. Both agreed to plea deals on the lesser charge of disorderly conduct and were given 2 years of court supervision each. Carmi police made an arrest on Tuesday. WRUL says 47-year-old Samantha Stamper of Calhoun, Kentucky was taken into custody after a traffic stop on a felony warrant out of Posey County, Indiana. She's charged there with possession of meth, of marijuana, and drug paraphernalia and was cited locally for improper lane usage. The White County Sheriff's Department reports 4 recent arrests. Back on the 4th, Brian Regner was stopped for failing to signal and was ultimately arrested for driving suspended and cited for the traffic violation. He was later released on a notice to appear. Sunday, Adam Bratcher was arrested after a traffic stop on an outstanding warrant for failure to appear out of White County on a charge of attempting to defraud a drug test. He was later denied pretrial release and ordered in custody pending the outcome of the case or for 90 days. Meanwhile, Tanya Melendez turned herself in Monday on a failure to appear warrant dating back to December for a 2020 possession of stolen vehicle charge. And Caden McDowell turned himself in Tuesday on a White County warrant for aggravated DUI and driving suspended. He was released on a notice to appear. Meanwhile, Olney police report several arrests. Last Thursday, 69-year-old Charles R. Harrell of Olney was arrested for DUI and no taillights when required. Also last Thursday, 50-year-old Jeremy M. Tedford of Vincennes was arrested for defrauding a drug and alcohol screening test, expired registration, illegal transportation or possession of alcohol, operating a suspended vehicle with suspended registration, operating an uninsured vehicle, driving suspended, and unlawful possession of a title or registration. This after a traffic stop at Highway 50 and Illinois 130. On Friday, 65-year-old Robert K. Phillips of Olney was arrested for driving revoked, resisting or obstructing a peace officer, and fleeing or attempting to elude an officer after a traffic stop at South and Richland. On Saturday, Olney police arrested 22-year-old Brianna P. Ireland of Olney for domestic battery and resisting or obstructing an officer following an investigation in the 1000 block of West Main. And on Sunday, 43-year-old Lisa J. Wells of Olney was arrested on an Effingham County failure to appear warrant after an investigation in the 700 block of South Whittle Avenue. The Wayne County Sheriff's Department is proud to recognize correctional officers Kenny Drake and Donovan Lee, who were honored at the Illinois Sheriff's Association 2026 Winter Training Conference as recipients of the 2025 Life Saving Award. The 2 officers honored for their actions last October when they discovered an inmate had wrapped a telephone cord around his neck in an attempt to commit suicide. The officers rushed to the aid of the unconscious inmate and called for help. After the detainee was stabilized, he was taken to the local hospital where he was treated and later released back to the county jail. Wayne County Sheriff Chris Oddie accepted a commemorative plaque on behalf of Officers Drake and Lee, which will be displayed at the Sheriff's Office as a lasting tribute to their service. During that event, 2025 Life-Saving Awards were presented to 6 county sheriff's offices, including Wabash County. You see Sheriff Derek Morgan there in that picture. A total of 11 deputies and correctional officers were recognized for their heroic actions. Elsewhere tonight, the Lawrence County Unit 20 Board of Education met in special session Tuesday. WAKO says it was a public hearing on the intent to sell $10 million of district school fire prevention and safety bonds to finance building improvements. The board has been looking into making needed repairs for the last few months. The work would include geothermal HVAC at Parkside Elementary, new interior and exterior doors at Parkview Junior High, remodeling bathrooms at Parkview, and electrical and other work to the vocational shop at Lawrenceville High School. The projects would be funded through the bond sale and use of the district's 1% sales tax funds and some geothermal rebates. No opposition was there to the proposed project. The next step is to take action on the length and terms of the bond sale with formal approval at the board's meeting coming up February 18th. The city of Bridgeport is taking applications for an additional officer for its police force. WAKO says the city council there Tuesday received an update on the hiring process from Police Chief Danny Ash and Mayor Tyler Griffin. According to the WAKO report, the application period is open and encouraging everyone to apply. Several applications have been submitted, but no firm candidates have been selected. The police committee is expected to meet in the near future to conduct another round of review of applications and determine next course of action. Ideally, a candidate would be hired and ready to be sent for training in May. The Wabash General Hospital Board of Directors has approved a request to participate in national orthopedic clinical registries operated by the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons. WSJD reports that during their recent board meeting, Chief Operating Officer Tamara Gould presented the proposal to enroll in 3 AAOS registries, including the American Joint Replacement Registry, the Shoulder and Elbow Registry, and the American Spine Registry. Gould said that the total cost for participation in the registries is $20,000 the first year, $17,000 annually in subsequent years. The agreement is based on the calendar year, renews automatically, and can be terminated with notice by December 1st of any renewal year. Gould says participation will support quality improvement, benchmarking compliance, and performance transparency for orthopedic services. The data collected will provide risk-adjusted outcomes to help drive clinical excellence, support physician engagement, and align the hospital with national standards. Gould also noted the registry reporting helps meet Joint Commission requirements, including advanced total hip and knee replacement certification, and could strengthen payer confidence by demonstrating quality outcomes. That, in turn, may open access to additional markets and attract patients seeking joint, spine, and orthopedic procedures. The board voted unanimously to approve entering the Master Registry Participation Agreement with AAOS. Stay tuned, more to come tonight. A look at a wet weekend, but a warming weather forecast ahead, and then back to talk sports. Stay with us.
You're going to love the great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get 0% financing and $7,000 off Ram 1500s or lease a Pacifica for $399 a month. See the deals at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. President's Day savings are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new Jeep Compass for only $379 a month, or lease a 2026 Wrangler for $359 a month. Save a bunch of Benjamins and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Welcome back. Time to talk weather here tonight. Another good day tomorrow before we start to see some rain move in for the weekend. But the temperatures are at least going to be nice and will continue to rise. Nothing showing up on radar here tonight. We did see a few flakes of snow potentially earlier today in some locations with a quick little disturbance passing through, but nothing that was too noticeable. I didn't see any of that here in Mount Carmel. As we take a look at numbers for the day, 53 degrees was our high temperature this afternoon, 28 our low this morning, a little above normal on the high side, right at normal for the low, and again, no recorded precip today. As we take a look at the forecast maps, you will see that we will see a few passing clouds overnight across the region, but for the most part, Friday will be a mostly sunny day. Temperatures will be nice. It will be a pleasant end to the work week on Friday. But as Saturday rolls around, the clouds will start to increase and we'll start to see some rain building in from the west. It probably is going to be about noontime on Saturday and after when we start to see those chances of rain build in. The rain will continue, especially Saturday night into Sunday, wrapping up around noontime. Overnight lows tonight will be in the upper 20s under a partly cloudy sky out there. As we move into Friday, again, probably the best day of the next three. Plenty of sunshine out there. Temperatures will again be above normal in the low to mid 50s across our area. Friday night into Saturday, I'm not buying into any of these little snowflakes you see here. I think our map is overly aggressive with the timeline. I do think we'll see a few more clouds overnight Friday night into Saturday, which will help the temperatures stay in the mid 30s. Then on Saturday, forget anything you see about snowflakes here. It will be an all rain event. It'll start on noon, about noon on Saturday in our area, continuing into Saturday night. High temperatures on Saturday, once again in the low 50s across the area. We'll see the rain end about noontime on Sunday, 54 the high. A President's Day Monday that looks exquisite, partly cloudy to mostly sunny, temperatures near 60, and then we'll get near 70 by the end of next week. Hard to believe that's February weather we're talking about. With that snowstorm, we earned this coming next week. That's your forecast. Sports is next.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Welcome back. Time now to talk sports. Let's talk boys high school basketball from last night. Hamilton County beat Harrisburg 51-47. The Foxes' Ethan Kessler reached 1,000 career points in the game. Meanwhile, Weber beat Edwards County 84-51, but the Lions' Cash Connor reached 1,000 career points in the loss. In girls basketball last night, Edwards County beat Hamilton County 61-38. Fairfield beat Flora 64-31. Lawrenceville over Casey 31-29. Newton beat Marshall 73-65. And Effingham beat Olney 66-49. That's going to wrap it up for us tonight. We thank you so much for joining us. We'll do it again tomorrow. Kyle Peach from all of us at News Channel 15. Have a great night.